Hey everybody, welcome back to the Flat Thunder channel. My name's Andy. If you hadn't noticed, this is the first snowfall here in my area. Whew, that's cold. And like most things around here, nothing is ready for snow. So today we're gonna work on getting everything ready, pick up a few things outside, try to see if we can get old Margret wheeled into the garage. Stay tuned, I'll show you what we're gonna get into. Come on, baby. Starter solenoid is not working. For some reason the starter solenoid isn't working, so we're just gonna have to manually jump it here. Come on, baby. All this stuff is in the way. We got the snowplow bracket, the engine hoist, various other things. This has all got to move. This skid of spare truck parts, mainly axles, all in the way. Trailer in the way. Engine, probably okay. Needs to be scooted over. Shouldn't really be outside. Truck needs to come in this way. Need to get in here. Harbor Freight dollies under the snowplow bracket, like $10 a piece. Takes two. Awesome. These blocks here, they're frozen in the trailer already. Had to whack them around a little bit to get them out. We're gonna use these to go under the heavy material bucket for the skid loader. That way it doesn't stick to the ground. All right. Foreman, she's monitoring this job, and this is why it's probably gone really bad. She's perfect, but this job is not going perfect. I'm gonna hook the boom pull up. We're gonna lift this thing up that way. I don't know why, everything's fighting me. Come on, baby. It just, no ticky. I just don't have a good place to hook this thing. Well, that was borderline embarrassing. I don't know. I don't know. As you saw, or what I showed you, really struggled to get the bucket on there. The quick attach arms are bent, they need fixed. I don't want to mess around with bending them because I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to release it. Instead of using the boom pole, because we couldn't get the boom pole on the 3-point hitch plate, and seeing as how much trouble we had so far, I'm just going to use the material bucket, try to push that skid around that's in the way out back, and go from there. Here's the skid we got to get out of the way, the axles. I need to move this trailer too. With any luck, we can just roll this. So far today, that's about the only thing that went half right. We still knocked this skid over and knocked some of our blocks over, so I had to bump that back. I'd like to get that moved over further, but or maybe turn so the axle's going long ways. We'll see how we can do. We gotta move the old Margret first. It's gonna be the first snow start. Forgot I had the old glass on the seat. See what you gonna do. Some idiot across the street. Whoa! The starter's not kicking in. It was. Come on, old girl. You can do it. Woo-wee! Woo! We got her! Well, I didn't even know this until now, but the air pressure gauge is over here on the left. It appears as if it's working. Uh-oh. I have to go try to adjust the choke. Really need to fix these choke cables. I don't know if you can see the gauge or not. There's a little bit of a glare. A little fast idle. And there, that's the air pressure gauge I never noticed. That's showing, I don't know, 90 to 100 psi. It was down here working its way up. We did it. Old Margret's in the garage. Now we can work on her in the winter. She needs to go in just a little bit more. The back's still hanging out into the garage door, but I think we can make it fit. I'm gonna use the skidder, bomb around, move that stuff around. One of the delightful things about living in cold weather where it snows, you're gonna want to have sandbags in the back of your truck. So went ahead, we're not driving this right now, but the sandbags for it are in my way. Get them out of the way in the garage, put them in the back of the truck. Old Bobcat, that's a ticket. Now the trick to these, if you don't know it, you want them to be centered over your rear drive wheels or your rear axle. I always like to make like a crisscross pattern here. That way they're not stacked up too tall, and when they freeze, they kind of interlock into this shape. These aren't frozen yet because they're not wet. Once they get wet, they will freeze and be a solid rock almost. Would you look at that? Old Margret, she is inside. She's completely inside. We got a couple feet to spare. The only thing I don't know is if we could tip the cab forward and still be completely in the garage. Let's try that out real quick. Ooh. She's in, but just barely. Let's go around back. The end of the frame rails are just in. We may be limited on what we can do inside. I will be taking these off, so we'll gain, I don't know, a couple feet. We got a couple inches. I think it might just work. Woo-wee! Old Margret is inside. That is awesome. Super excited about this. That means we can work on her in the colder winter months and not have to wait till the spring so we can work on it outside. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave your questions and comments in that section below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Thanks for watching, everyone. There we go.